When it comes to diet, it's pretty easy to overcomplicate it. On the other hand, it's pretty easy to oversimplify it too. If you're hungry, eat. If you're not, don't. That's pretty simple. Now, if we want to optimize our diet for health and performance, then we need to look a little closer at what we are eating and what that food is providing our bodies. Focusing on macronutrients, which is the protein, fats, and carbs found in our food, versus the micronutrients, which are the vitamins and minerals. The main question being, if we know what combination of macronutrients works best for us, do we even need to pay any attention to the micronutrients? With over 30 different vitamins and minerals involved, this could easily get overly complicated. Before we go too much farther, we need to take a step back and look at the total calories you require to fuel your body. There are a lot of calorie calculators online that you can use to get an idea of how many calories you may need per day to maintain your body. But all of these are just estimates. They can give you a good place to start from, and from there you adjust the amount you eat based on your goal. Another good way for you to find your maintenance calories is to simply track your calories and body weight for a couple of weeks. Then add up the calories you consumed for those weeks and divide that total by the number of days you tracked. That will give you your average daily calories. Then look at your weight over those weeks. Did it stay the same? If it did, then you have your maintenance calories. If your weight went up, then cut back by 100 or 200 calories per day, and do the opposite if you lost weight. Once you have this established, then you want to start to figure out your macronutrients. We need protein to repair and rebuild our bodies, including our muscle tissue after a hard workout. Fats do more than just provide our body with energy. They also support cell growth and play an important role in hormone function. Carbohydrates are the body's primary energy source, and when you eat the right types of carbs, like fiber, it can aid in digestion, helping you feel full and keeping your blood cholesterol levels under control. The dietary guidelines for Americans have a very broad range regarding macronutrients, with recommendations of 10 to 35% of your calories from protein. Now, if you're a hard-training, very active man, then I would stay on the upper end of this recommendation. Next, they used to suggest 20 to 35% of your calories for fats. In the new guidelines, they don't have any upper limit for fats, but in a balanced dieting scenario, this is a good range. And it leaves 30 to 65% of your diet to be carbs. There's a fair bit of room for personal preference here, and from working with different clients, I've learned that some people feel more satiated with a higher fat diet, and others with more carbs. Typically, the foods we crave don't satisfy us. They just leave us craving more. One of the biggest advantages of tracking your macros is that you're getting a balance of these main nutrients without going overboard on one or the other. The biggest flaw is that it doesn't account for the quality of food you eat, and quality matters. So does vitamins and minerals. If most of your food choices aren't from a wide variety of quality, minimally processed foods, then odds are you're not getting enough micronutrients. These micronutrients help strengthen our bones and immune system, healing our wounds, and repair cellular damage. Food is the best way for us to get all of our micronutrient needs met, with the one exception being vitamin D. And if you aren't outside a lot with your skin exposed to sunlight, then it's one that you should consider supplementing. But what does eating from a wide variety of whole or minimally processed foods mean? For most of us, it means eating more fruits and vegetables, with vitamins like A, K, and C being very plentiful, and this includes minerals like potassium. Another great source of vitamins is nuts and seeds, like almonds, Brazil nuts, and sunflower seeds. These contain good amounts of vitamin E and magnesium. The reason I mention those specifically is that those vitamins and minerals are the ones we most commonly don't consume enough of. Don't be overwhelmed with all this information. Just start with one thing. It might be improving the quality of the food you eat, or taking some time to figure out your overall calorie needs. Then, once you're comfortable with that, add in one more thing. It might be to track just one macro like protein. I would suggest, if you have one that you know you tend to either way overconsume or way underconsume, then start with that macro. Slowly building and improving your diet plan. Or you can check out this video right down here that will show you how to put together a balanced meal plan for weight loss without counting calories. That way, we can keep working out while having fun. This is Lawrence from Fit and 50. We'll talk to you again in the next one.